finished with my session and I completed one what's called one past paper, which I started on Sunday. So it took me Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and half of Wednesday to finish it. So 3.5 days basically. And the reason why it took me long to go through the past paper is because I gave up on like reading through my lecture notes last week, because I started studying last week for pharmacology, and I was reading through lecture notes, and I thought that I would be able to read everything in 1 week and then have like a week where I would just do past papers. But I underestimated the amount of work in pharmacology and the amount of drugs I need to memorize. So I decided to do past papers, which is a form of like active studying compared to just reading through the slides, which is passive studying, because I can just read through the slides and then I forget some stuff. But as long as I know that it wasn't a past paper and I couldn't answer that question, then my chances of remembering it are a bit higher. So that's why it was taking long, because when I reached a question that I didn't know the answer to, and I also didn't understand why that was that answer, I would go back to my lecture notes and read the whole section of that question. So in that sense, I was also reading my lecture notes in correspondence to my past paper. So I don't know if this method is going to work for me, honestly. I hope so, because I'm basically studying according to what they focus on past papers so far. I have to read through, for my third section, I'm gonna have to read through beta lactam antibiotics, and antibiotics that inhibit the synthesis of cell walls, which includes I'm not gonna name them then because I don't know how to say them. But yeah, basically I saw from the question paper I was doing, which is from like 2020, I believe, they ask a lot of questions on that section, and I haven't sat down and read that. And that section has a lot of like drugs, because in beta lactam antibodies there's like 4 different subgroups, and in one subgroup, for example penicillin, there's 4 other different subgroups underneath penicillin, which are broad spectrum, sensitive, narrow spectrum, sensitive, combination, and not the other one is not sensitive, but I think it was broad spectrum. I'm not sure. I still need to go study that. And within those broad spectrum, sensitive, narrow spectrum, sensitive, there are different, like a lot of different drugs underneath it. Because I think for the sensitive the sensitive broad spectrum for penicillin, there was like I think 8 drugs underneath that, and I need to know them. But luckily they all have almost the same mechanism, so I hope that will make it better. So I'm hoping for my second session I'll just do that, the penicillin stuff, the beta lactamate drug stuff, and finish that section and understand it. My third section will be about 4 hours of me studying, and I use Pomodoro. I study for 50 minutes and take a 10-minute break. So I'm praying that I can finish that. Then after that I'm gonna start with the second past paper. I think I'm gonna do the 2017 past paper. I think I don't have a 2018 one. I'm gonna do the most recent past papers and do as much questions I can on that one. And then tomorrow I'm gonna revise most of my stuff. Yeah, I am panicking. I underestimated pharmacology, And I feel like, what is the need of me learning pharmacology when there's pharmacists? Okay, we should leave pharmacology to pharmacists. I don't understand why I need to take it. Okay, I understand why I need to take it, because as a doctor you prescribe medication. But still, dude, can't you just call up a pharmacist and be like, dude, this patient has this and this and this. What medication am I supposed to give him? Because they're the ones who are studying pharmacy. Okay, then I'll be like, okay, the pharmacist said I must give you this. I think that's the approach you should take from now on. Okay, in the future, medicine should evolve to that, because it is just a lot. And also, to any pharmacy student who's watching this, you guys have my respect. 5 p.m. I got distracted by our school group chat because there was an argument if whether the test will be postponed this Friday, because apparently there's going to be load shedding, and there might be load shedding at the time that we're supposed to write the test. And the lecturer asked if whether we should postpone it to a later time, and people are saying no, we shouldn't postpone it, we should move it to a later time the same day. But people are saying no, if you move it to a later time, they usually only accommodate campus people. What if at campus there's load shading from like 9, but if we move it to a later time, someone who's in, because I know there's some students from Centurion and stuff like that, so what if someone in Centurion is writing, and the time where you postponed it, they'll be having load shading? So there was a whole debacle there, and I got distracted reading the group messages, and I should really stop doing that. But either way, I got distracted with that. Then I also checked for where my res is, if whether we're gonna be having load shedding. And I don't think we will have load shedding at the time of the test, but we're gonna have load shedding later on. But honestly, I've never experienced load shedding here much. I think we've experienced it maybe twice last year, like the whole year. So I'm not stressed about that. But yeah, anyway, I was saying that because I was supposed to take a break now at 5 p.m. until 6 p.m. and come back, but because I spent like 45 minutes looking at the group chat and seeing what they were saying, if whether the test was going to be postponed or not, I lost 45 minutes of me studying. So I'm just gonna mash the, what's this called? I'm just going to combine the third session and the fourth session. The fourth session I was supposed to be from 6 p.m. till 8 p.m. So I'm just gonna continue until 8 p.m. and that's around the time I get mentally exhausted and I need to eat something. And yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing now. And I took a break from my study session at 8 p.m. and then I cooked. I went and took a quick shower to just refresh myself because I had a long day of just sitting down and just studying. And then I cleaned up my room, I washed dishes and stuff. So yeah, now it's 11 p.m. and I was supposed to start studying now until 3, but I'm tired, so I'm going to take a nap. And I know that's very dangerous, but I'm going to take a nap until 1 p.m. because I know myself, I can't sleep for 1 hour and then wake up after 1 hour. I can't do that. I always sleep. My naps are always like 2 hours, which is that still a nap? Or what is it? But yeah, I'm gonna take a nap for 2 hours and then wake up at 1 p.m. and then continue studying until about 5. Not 1 p.m., 1 a.m. What am I saying? 1 a.m. and then wake up at 5. Wake up at 1 a.m. study until 5 a.m. and that's how I plan my day. Yo guys, chaos is ensuing there by MBCHB3. So it's still very unclear if we're still writing tomorrow or the test is going to be postponed. They're saying they're gonna make a poll for us to vote. That's what the deputy class rep said. Now the class rep is saying that he spoke to the prof. After the class rep spoke to the prof about making what is called a poll, he also spoke to him to say that we're still writing. However, the postgraduate, we're supposed to write with postgraduate students, the ones who are doing pharmacy, so postgrad pharmacy students asked for the test to be postponed because they have to write contact. They don't have the luxury for like us, where we are writing with Honorlog, which is a webcam that looks at us while we are writing online. So yeah, the class wants an open test. So that was the poll. This is to check if people want an open test where it will be open from like 9 until 7. Honor students, they don't have that luxury. They have to write on campus. So they were pleading that we move the test, and I'm in favor of moving the test because honestly I am not 100% ready for this test. Okay, and I logged out after that because I need to study in case we're still writing, because whether we're writing or not, arguing will not help me because I need to study. Either way, from last night, I said I'm gonna wake up, ne? I woke up at 1 and then I fell asleep and I woke up at 2 and then I studied a bit. I think I studied like a page. Then I fell asleep. Then woke up at 4. I studied like 3 pages and then I fell asleep. Then I eventually woke up at 6 and then I continued with my reviewing and finished that at 8 p.m. and now I'm continuing with the slides that I said I'll be doing, because there's currently 110 slides, but I think I'm doing fairly well. I'm at 79, so hopefully I'll finish that, because I saw from past papers they ask a lot of drugs from this specific chapter, so I thought I should just read through it so that I understand why they're saying these things instead of like cramming. And then I did a past paper from 2020. I just recently got one from 2021, so I'm hoping to do that as well today and finish it. I have to finish it because I got a tip that the 2020 and 2021 question papers were similar. Hopefully if I do those two, they'll repeat the same thing in 2020. Like, yo, that's the only thing that was gonna help me pass, is if they ask similar questions, because if they don't, I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. I'll keep you guys updated if whether I continue writing on.
A few moments later.
We are currently voting to postpone the test or write at 2 p.m. tomorrow. It's currently 12 p.m. So I'm going to go and make myself lunch and wait for these people to count the votes. And then I'll let you guys know what is to happen. My laptop screen is so dirty. I really need to clean it because this is not acceptable. But yeah, that's what's happening now. We're voting. As you can see, my vote is to postpone the test. Anyway, let me continue studying. It is now 2:30. Since they said that we're not writing, I decided to go freshen up, and I was planning to continue studying at 3, so I'm gonna do that. I'm annoyed. I'm very annoyed, but it's fine. So the class rep is saying now that she's going to go talk to prof, but from the email he just sent, I don't think the test is being moved. So I don't even know why that was even an option for it to be moved then, if they weren't going to move it either way. As you can see, the test is postponed again. Oh, now I don't know what to believe at this point. The test was postponed, it wasn't postponed. The test wasn't postponed, it was postponed, it wasn't postponed. Now it's postponed again. Like, I don't know what to believe. They sent an email, but we haven't gotten an official email from the professor. So now I have trust issues at this point. Now I don't trust these people. So either way, I'm on my break. Hopefully by the time I'm off my break and I'm done cooking, they will have an answer. They will release the email, but they keep the class rep is reassuring us that no, the test is postponed. The prof just had misinformation previously when he sent an email. That email saying that we are writing. He didn't know that we had a poll, basically. That's why he said we were writing. But yo, guys, what an emotional roller coaster I've gone on today. Now I can't do this degree. Yo. Emotional abuse. This is what a toxic relationship is. On, off, on, off, on, off, on, off. Now I can't. Yo, guys. And I'm only in 3rd year. These people are always like this in my group. They're always like this. And I have to think I have 3 more years in this course with these people. By the time I finish this course, I'm going to have trust issues. I already have trust issues. Not I'm going to have trust issues. I already have trust issues with these people. I am tired. Yo. God, I don't even know what to do with myself. At least it's good news. I have more time to prepare for my test. I'm done now with reading through that certain chapter, so I'm gonna be doing past papers, and at the same time I still have to study for anapath because we're gonna be writing anapath on the 4th of April. So I'm gonna be studying those correspondingly because I'm basically done with not basically done, but I'm almost done with pharmacology, and by the time we write, I'll be done. Huh?
Cut it out.
And about one spilling. Nah, I'm going to sleep. I won't even front with you guys. Now I'm going to sleep, man. I'll see you guys the day before I actually write, unless there's some advancements again and it's another roller coaster, then I will update you guys as to what's happening now. But as of now, the test is postponed until further notice. Between Wednesday or Friday, that's when next week, Wednesday or Friday, that's when we're gonna write the test. 8 now, and I'm gonna stop learning new work because I feel like it's too late now to learn new work. I wanted to finish this past paper, but I'm honestly not going to be able to finish it. If I don't go and eat, I'm gonna be like starving during the test, and then that's gonna distract me from actually writing because I'm gonna like, oh, I need to finish quickly because I'm hungry. So anyway, I'm going to eat, watch some YouTube while I eat, and then revise some of the questions that I did. I did revise some, but I'm gonna re-revise them again and again. Oh guys, I'm scared. We have 18 chapters to write on today. And so many drugs to remember, and I don't even know. Oh guys, I don't know. Anyway, it's fine. Yeah, fine, I'm right. I have to write, but I feel a bit more confident than I did last week. Maybe, I don't know if that's false confidence or what, but I'll be fine. I think I'll be fine. I think I'll be fine. I tried my best. Could have done more, but it is what it is. I could have definitely done more, but guys, there's not enough time to be doing a lot of things. But let me not say that. Maybe there's someone out there who has done everything, went through every past paper, read through all the slides in detail, and analyzed them all in detail in time.
2 hours later.
Gosh, I am shocked by my mark. Like, I'm so shocked. Anyways, I did well. Like, shockingly well. Like, anyway, oh my god. Thank you. I am going to sleep now, and then I have to start studying for anatomical pathology. It never stops here by medicine. It really never stops. But anyway, for you guys, it stops now. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please give it a big thick thumbs up. Share this video. Make sure you have subscribed if you haven't, and leave a comment down below if you like this type of video where I show you like how I've been studying before I write my tests. Bye everyone. I'll see you guys in my next video.